Good evening, KU. Welcome back. I hope everyone had a great fall break.
Yeah, I know, I did. What did you do over fall break?
Over fall break, I went to my roommate's house in Overland Park, and we basically went to Kansas City for a day because I'd never been there. We binge watched the morning show. It has Jennifer Aniston. It's so good. What did you do?
Over fall break, I actually went to Mizzou. Kind of interesting, definitely not KU, but it was their homecoming, so it was actually super fun, and it was super fun to see some of my hometown friends again.
Nice. That looks super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, here we have Brayden. She went to a zoo in Wichita. That looks so pretty. I love the butterflies.
Yeah, I really love that. That's so fun. And then Bella went to Oklahoma with her roommate, and they went to their mom's lake home, which is pretty fun.
Love the cowgirl hat.
Yeah, it's a great touch. Definitely Oklahoma.
Here we have Kristen. She went to Missouri to hang out with her friend in a small town. Looks like they did some hiking. And here she is with her friends. That's a very pretty view.
Yeah, I love it. And then Margaret went back to Chicago, and she went to a Sox game, which is pretty fun, although I would definitely pick the Cubs over the Sox, but that's okay.
Here we have Jessica. She took the train back to Chicago where she lives, and she spent time with her family and did some stuff around the city, which is so fun.
Yeah, Chicago's a very fun city.
Yes, it is.
But also, besides fall break, we also just had homecoming.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. What'd you do this weekend?
This weekend, I basically hung out with my roommates. We got dinner on Mass one night, which was really fun.
Where did you go?
We went to Ramen Bowls, which
How
was
it?
Delicious.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Some of the girls in my hall have been talking about that a lot.
Yeah, it was so good. Did you go to the game?
I actually didn't make it to the game.
Neither did I.
But the weather was so nice.
Yeah, it was perfect football weather.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, it's nice that it's just getting cooler outside.
Yeah, totally.
Because it was so hot.
Yeah.
It's starting to feel like fall finally.
It really is.
Yeah,
when
so
I
nice.
walk to class in the morning for my 8 a.m.s or my 9 a.m.s even, it is cold outside. It's not fall weather, it's cold.
I know. It is so hard to dress for the day because my 8 a.m. I'm freezing my butt off as I go to class. But then by the afternoon I'm sweating and I'm I don't even know how to dress. It's crazy. Also, funny story. So over the weekend, homecoming, it was that night and I was trying to go to bed. And then I wake up in the middle of the night, literally 3:30 in the morning.
No way.
And the Ellsworth fire alarms are going off.
With the voice.
With the scary
flashing
voice.
lights.
I was scared. And me and my roommate are what is going on? So we go out. The whole building evacuates. We're sitting outside on the curb for 45 minutes. And it's 40 degrees this night. And I was not prepared to be sitting out there that long. I was freezing.
So what time did you guys finally end up going back in?
We went back in at 4:15.
No way.
But then we're so awake at that point from the alarms
so nobody went
and the
back
weather.
to bed. Everybody's probably what just happened?
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. Apparently some fire extinguisher was used on the 10th floor or something like that.
No.
Yeah. So it was kind of interesting.
That sounds very eventful.
It was an eventful homecoming, but pretty fun. We'll see what else. But I think that's all we have today.
Yeah.
So we'll be back after the break with Bella, and she'll be interviewing Lilly Squared about their show.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
Welcome back. I'm Bella Line. I'm here with Lilly Squared. So first, let's address the elephant in the room. Lilly, what happened?
Well, you see, Bella, I was in the hallways of Alpha Chi Omega, our beautiful sorority, playing football with socks on the carpet. I happened to turn the corner a little too quick, and my ankle just said, no thanks, and just kind of folded in. And now we're here with a fractured foot. If you see me crutching across Jayhawk Boulevard, no, you didn't. You didn't.
Mind your business.
When you
Absolutely.
texted me, I was like, I'm not even surprised. I was like, that's just something she'll
Classic.
do. Classic Lil.
I know, watching you hobble in here from the front, I was like, tell me you did not just walk all the way from Alpha Chi to here. But
Just from Wesco.
well, I'm glad that everything's okay. It's just a fracture, right?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
good. Should heal up pretty quick. So can you tell me about how Lilly Square came to be?
So we're both in Journalism 488, which is more of an advanced production class. And we had to come up with a weekly shift. And during class, like, we told our professor, like, our idea. And I went first, like, I pitched the idea, like, I want to do, like, an all-women's show, whether that be a video podcast, all about sports, etc. And then after I went, Lilly was up, like, a few people after me, and she had the same idea. And one other woman that is on our show named Soleil also had the same idea. So right after class, we all got together and we're like, let's make this happen. So not even like 2 days after, we had a meeting. And ever since then, we've been running with it.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting, and we are so happy that we are able to do something like that in the journalism school.
Yeah, I
that's-
seriously think like a week and a half later we had our first show after that meeting. Like the turnaround for everything, we hopped right on top of our idea and ran with it. Yeah.
That is awesome, and that's so cool that you guys are creating just like a women-based sports broadcast show. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite sport to cover?
For me, I would have to say football. I love everything. Like in our show, I have a little segment towards the end of the show where I talk about my fantasy football team. And now that hockey season has started and basketball season starts tomorrow, I will start to feature more of my hockey and basketball fantasy team as well. But kind of my like main deal is talking and analyzing football players. That's kind of like my whole thing where I want to go. But if I have the opportunity to do any sort of sport, obviously I'll take it. But football is my main deal.
Absolutely. So is football also your?
Yeah, that's kind of like what we like
Yeah.
bonded over.
Yeah.
Like we talk about fantasy during our pitch meetings and like what we're gonna like. I do an NFL recap, so I talk like I debrief on at least 3 games during that whole week. So that's something I like to do. I've always grown up like wanting to be an Erin Andrews, a Laura Oakman, Pam Oliver, and those are just women that inspire me to like do what I'm doing. And same for Lilly, which I think is awesome because we just like have the same motivation and like values to do something great and get our foot in the door of this industry.
Yeah.
Awesome. So are you both attending the October 26th?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We
Okay.
are.
Super
So
excited.
yes. So remind me, that's Lauren.
Laura Oakman, yeah.
Okay, and she is having a Zoom, right?
She's
in
a
the
KU
journalism
grad
school?
too. She's a KU alumni and she does sideline reporting now, and she is just so amazing. I have followed her for a long time, and I could not be more excited to have this opportunity just to be on the Zoom with her and just listen to her speak and see what she has to say, because those are words that I will take and live with forever, because going into this industry as a woman is not easy, and having the ability to talk and listen to someone who does it is going to be amazing for all of us.
Absolutely, it's so inspiring. So what do you guys hope to accomplish with Lilly Squared, or where do you see it going in the future?
So we're just starting out right now, and I think we've already had some pretty good success
Yeah.
with the show. We're just wanted to grow as much as possible, and just I think for me too, having the show turn into like maybe a strong community for women to be able to feel comfortable talking about their passions, whether that be football like us or like other like sports content. And each week we bring up a new contemporary issue within this women's sports world, professional wise, or even just sports media based. So we think that's really important to like bring attention to, and we hope that other people out there watching see that and understand that we're just trying to build a strong community to support one another.
And I love like the platform that we've created for women to feel comfortable to, you know, go out and do what we do, because I know it is hard for women like us to go out and feel comfortable talking about this stuff with other people who, you know, don't accept that women like to talk about sports. I know it's a male-dominant area, and we've created a platform for people who, you know, maybe want to do that and pursue that, and this is a great way to start that.
Well, that is so inspiring. So thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
So how can we tune in to watch the show?
Actually, our shows happen Tuesday at 2 p.m. Live stream on the Media Crossroads YouTube channel.
Same way you access Good Evening KU.
Yeah, all the other shows.
Yep.
Great. Well, I will be watching. Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
And we will be back with the news after this short break.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
And I'm Kristen. This is your Monday Good Evening KU News Update. Colin Powell, the first Black United States Secretary of State, died overnight from COVID complications. His family posted the announcement saying that he was fully vaccinated, although his immune system was compromised from multiple myeloma. Powell was 84.
Vaccination rates in Lawrence have been going up this month, thanks in part to mandatory testing for City of Lawrence employees. The highest rate comes from Lawrence Douglas County Fire and Medical Department with 89%. The Lawrence Police Department comes in at 71%. Under the city's new policy, unvaccinated city employees will be tested weekly for the coronavirus.
After their first candidate withdrew, the Dole Institute of Politics found a new director right under their nose. Audrey Coleman is the new director after 9 years on the leadership team as the associate director. Bob Dole said he remains optimistic about the future of the Institute and considers Coleman a great asset.
In sports, it was another ugly loss for the football team on Saturday. Texas Tech led 41-0 with just 6 minutes left to play before the Jayhawks managed to score 2 late touchdowns from backup quarterback Miles Kendrick, first to Luke Grimm and then to Lawrence Arnold.
Touchdown, Kansas!
Coach Leipold said he was disappointed, especially on third down situations.
Oh, just score in general, and again the disappointing second quarter. We miss a field goal. We have a chance to, kind of a lot of different things went wrong there. Turn the ball over. We create a turnover. We get some momentum. We showed flashes again. The inconsistencies to drive the football. Our third long situations, we're not getting ourselves better third down situations. Our opponents are, just like we talked midweek, they're operating in that 5 and under on third down, a lot of different things in a lot of different areas. I thought we would have played better today.
KU is 1-5 overall and 0-3 in the Big 12 Conference. The Jayhawks welcome undefeated and third-ranked Oklahoma on Saturday. Kickoff is at 11.
The softball team wrapped up its fall schedule with a victory over Butler Community College on Thursday. The Playmakers' very own Angela Price scored the go-ahead run after fellow sophomore Sophia Buzzard tied the game with a home run to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. Price advanced to the second on an error and then scored from second on a base hit to center field by Haley Harper.
And in the NFL, the Chiefs picked up a big win this weekend in Washington, D.C. After trailing at halftime, Kansas City scored 3 second-half touchdowns and shut out the opposition en route to a 31-13 victory. The Chiefs are now 3-3 on the season and just 1 game back in the AFC West division. Kansas City will play at Tennessee this Sunday.
And that's it for our news update. After the break, Braden will be back with the weather. Have a great night.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Braden, and I'm here to give you your weather forecast. Right now, we're having a pretty windy start to the week, and we're going to have a slight cool down starting on Wednesday. Also this week, we'll be seeing the Orionid's meteor shower, which I'll be talking about later. Right now, like I said, pretty windy, winds from the south at 20 miles per hour. It's really beautiful, though, because it's sunny and 74 degrees. For tonight, we'll be keeping those winds from the south, and skies will continue to be clear. By 11 p.m., we'll be seeing temperatures around 58 degrees. For a low tonight, we'll be seeing 54, and we're still going to have clear skies and breezy winds from the south. And for that Orionid's meteor shower, that will be peaking on Wednesday and Thursday. best time to view it is a few hours before dawn, where you can see up to 10 to 20 meteors per hour. Unfortunately, though, there will be a full moon, so it'll be a bit hard to see, but it's worth it if you see a few, right? And now for your 7-day forecast. We're seeing those beautiful temperatures on Monday and Tuesday around 75, and we'll cool off a bit by the end of the week. We'll be seeing a slight chance of showers on Sunday, but that's a little bit far out, so we'll see. And that's all I have for the weather, and that's all we have for Good Evening KU. Have a good week. See you next time.